Welcome back to the Surface Wave Podcast, everybody. I am your host, Nicholas. I'm without my co-host, LALO, but he's gonna be back. But right now, I got even someone special too. I got Nikki with me on the co-host.
Hello. It's Little Mexico.
Woo!
Mexico's in the building.
And also, we have another special guest. He's sitting right next to Nikki. We got Poontz on the show.
Yes, sir.
What up?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Thanks.
How you liking the studio?
This shit's dope, bro. It's a nice little space. I like the arm room.
Something that I like when people come back, like returning guests, and they just look around. They're just like, "Dang, this is way better than the garage was."
I know
hot,
everything.
Man.
Were you in the garage? Did you ever visit the garage?
I went to
for the first podcast.
Yeah,
okay.
It didn't seem like a garage. That's news to me, but
it was a garage. It was like a room built inside of a garage.
It was a clean setup.
It was.
I think that even like right now where I'm sitting, like just the vibe and the setup is dope. So
yeah, I'm happy we're out of there.
The thing I liked about the garage, though, it's like the wardrobe from the line. Which in the wardrobe, it felt just like Narnia in there. Like,
how hard was it when we had to walk through there?
Oh, I know. It was fun, though. It was like always an adventure.
It was like we're giving each other hugs all the time.
Right? Hey, let me get over
exactly.
But just to now, and then, too, like we actually have like some weather control in here also. It's not too
it felt
cold.
Nice when I came in.
Every time, too, it's always like seeing you guys are just sweating all the time.
Yeah,
like
shout out to y'all and shout out to Kraz and all you guys doing the thing, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And you too, man. I just want to get into, you've been going crazy. You're going crazy with these shows. You just had a show yesterday, right?
For sure. Desi Hollow at King Legend in Caldwell. It was lit.
Yeah. That's
man.
dope. That's dope. And you have one tonight, Saturday.
Ooh.
Yep. I have Conejo tonight at King Legend, same spot. And then I have one next week with TK Crazy, King Legend as well, the 23rd of September. I have one with Tony G that we're going to lock in. Yeah, he's a good dude. Tony G and a few other local artists. And then last but not least, Sad Boy Loco scheduled for the 29th of October at the Columbia Event
Sad Boy
Center.
Loco. I like
Yeah,
who came up with that?
Crazy. Bro, he's popping in LA, right?
Dude, that's
Sad Boy
awesome.
Loco.
Straight out the womb, bro. That's what they call them.
That's dope.
Straight up, yeah.
It's crazy though, man. You're going crazy with the shows right now. How'd you come across all these shows? They just came to you.
Well, some of them came to me, but mostly me reaching out.
Hell yeah.
When I see something, I instinctively, reach out to the artists or to the people that are handling it, and then I go from there.
Hell yeah. Have you been trying to do a lot more shows lately?
Yeah, just because of the Legendary. My new album dropped about a month ago.
Hey.
Legendary, you feel me? So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
That's good shit.
It was an instinctive run, you feel me? Like it was kind of like, okay, let me just go out there and spread the music and do what's necessary. But on the other side of that, I wanted it to be a fun thing and not a lot of pressure. So shout out to everybody who's been buying tickets and supporting, because that isn't easy. So it's kind of fun being able to do that and not have pressure on you. Feel me? So
Exactly.
all the tickets sold out for me, so it was dope.
When you
I like that.
when you perform too, like with your newest album, do you do all those songs to make sure you get all those out, and then you do like your favorite songs after that, or like how do you work that out?
I mix in a few other old songs,
Okay.
just to mix it up a little bit. But I have contemplated doing the whole album. I think that's what I'm gonna do on the TK Crazy show next week. I did do the whole album on a prior show, so I'm kind of mixing it up. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always like going to like one of my favorite artist shows. I'm always like nervous if they're not gonna sing my favorite,
Your favorite
song. I'm being
song?
selfish.
Yeah.
But like sometimes though, it's like you hear those crazy stories, like an artist goes on for even 30 minutes and then they're like, pizza out.
Yeah.
Like, what? I just paid $150 for this.
I was, in the crowd last night, being in the crowd for Desi. I've been bumping his stuff for a couple weeks, and I was the same way. I was like, I hope he plays this song. And he did. He did a couple songs which were amazing. So as an artist, I keep that in mind as I'm building my set for sure.
What's your crowd work like? Do you like look at one single person, or do you wear sunglasses?
I wore sunglasses last night for the first time.
Oh, for the first time?
Experimented for the first time, and it went really well. Just because when I do a live performance, you know, my face isn't always gonna be what you expect. Yeah, so it's kind of disgruntled and whatnot. So it was kind of nice aesthetically, but I think I like to make the crowd feel special. You feel me? Even if it's a small or a large crowd. I got roasted because I put a small crowd on YouTube, but it was cool because that shit ran up like 5K views in an hour, so it wasn't no L. But I mean, for me personally, bro, I don't take stuff too personally because I know it's a climb. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
And I know where I'm at now, and I'm happy with
the person talking trash on you about like a small crowd is like they're doing nothing.
They don't have some people don't even have the courage to go up and perform on stage. So, you know, if you're out there hating.
Shut up. Shut the hell up.
Shut the fuck up. Shout out to you, whatever. But I just the people that do show love and support, that's where it counts. You feel me? I'm looking at that. I'm not looking at the negative stuff.
And it feels like Idaho just keeps growing with all the artists and supporting each other. So that's
it's been going crazy lately, man. The amount of support I've seen with local artists and all the shows that's been going on.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people are tapping in with the local artists out here, and I it's like Cali, man. So everything starts over there, but then it slowly like comes this way.
A lot of people are moving here and bringing that culture over here.
Yeah,
and just that mindset.
And the people, it's cool too because the people that already like planted their seeds here, they're the ones that are growing right now because everybody sees it. Everybody knows like, oh, this person makes music, and they live here. So it's wild to see.
And we're all just connecting, bro. Like, you know, I think we've all known each other for a long time on Facebook, on Instagram and stuff, and finally, we're all just getting together and being like, "Yo, what's good?"
Just finally say hi.
Yeah.
Well, because I remember the last interview, you're saying like the people don't really not respect the culture, but they just don't know about the culture out here. But I feel like it's finally growing.
Absolutely.
Like in this last year, even.
I remember the line that I said on the last podcast. I said, "I want to let people know that that rap. There's more to rap than just rap. You feel me? So yeah, the culture behind it." The art and the I guess the energy and the soul and the passion that goes into it. You got my man over there, you know, doing the podcast on the back end.
Shout out my boy Vic.
Nobody knows what goes into it, so it's really dope to see that people are paying attention and showing love, like you said.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
It's funny too when you say the Cali comment because when I was younger, you always hear like, well, like my cousins come from Cali, like, have you listened to this song yet? I'm like, no, I don't know anything. And then then
it's West Coast and East Coast.
Yeah, then it's on the radio like 2 months later. Like, damn, they already listened to this stuff already. Like they have the source there.
Exactly.
Fastest growing city in the U.S. So it's a lot of opportunity out here. So of course it's nice to see the evolution of where we come from. Shoot, you know, like a few years ago. It was hard to get people to shows, and it was hard to do what we're doing. But now, podcast is popping up. Shout out Surface Wave Podcast. You feel me? That's just going up.
Well, it's funny too because it's like when you think of Idaho, you don't think of rap sometimes too. Probably, or from people from the outside, they're like Idaho.
So what was funny, dude, is I went live with some dude that's from the West Coast.
Okay.
And he's like, "Where you from?" And I was like, "Idaho." He starts laughing, bro. And he's like, "Idaho, bro." I've never met anybody from Idaho.
Damn.
And I was like, we were playing unreleased music, and he's like, "I didn't think Idaho was like that, dude."
Damn. Yeah, I put up a post and I said, just an experimental post, and I said, when you think of Idaho rap, what comes to mind? And everybody posted up a meme of the Idaho potato guy.
Always the potatoes.
Yeah,
man.
and then So it's like conservative. It's really underground here, very underground. But that's, in my opinion, that's what makes it so special. We're a diamond in the rough, and we're hard to find. But when you find it, it's like, bro, what? For real? That's going on in Boise? Hell yeah.
Like
10 a.m.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
We eating donuts.
Like I said, we're at ground zero though, still like in a way, but like everyone's just a pillar of like the culture here in Idaho. Like every single one of you guys like have a big part in it because you guys just
thank you, bro.
You guys doing a lot
and you too, bro. You feel me?
I'm trying.
All of us do. I think the more you chip away at something, the more it's going to, you know, I guess show itself to you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're chasing, it's gonna grow.
Your work shows.
Yeah.
How old were you when you got into music?
Bro, 17.
17. So okay.
So I'm 33 now, but I took it serious. A few years ago for myself. I took it serious about 2 or 3 years ago.
Wow.
And so more professional now. You feel me?
What made you start like at 17, or I guess before that, like Nikki, when did you start making music? How old were you?
It's 2019. I was like 19, Havik? I was like 19.
Yeah, I mean.
Because you were with me when I first started making music.
Yeah, but you've always told me that you've had like little.
It's weird because it's okay. So yeah, it's weird because like when I was like 12, I bought like all my equipment.
Okay.
And then I just didn't use it.
Yeah,
I started messing around with it at 12. Then I didn't really take it serious until 19.
Well, I guess Poontz, with the like at 17, were you did you already know you were gonna like start like making music and stuff, or like how did that build up to?
Yeah, I knew that it was gonna be a permanent thing. Okay. So, but I evolved in it. I had to reinvent myself several times. Just because I grew as a person, you feel me? So I had to change up a lot of what I was delivering, the message I was delivering.
Okay.
But I think the reason why I knew it was for me and the reason I stuck to it is because it was such a therapeutic way of release, right? Of getting the emotion out, or just painting a picture and explaining it to somebody, and somebody being like, dang, I feel that. It's kind of like what counseling is, right? You go to somebody, you talk to somebody, but the mic don't talk back to you. The music just speaks back to you. That's what it is. I just put it on wax.
It's crazy how music could do that to you.
It's crazy, man. Because I was from you saying that, I was listening to my previous stuff, like my old stuff, and to think about like what was going on in that time period is very crazy, because I'm like, look where I'm at right now compared to then.
Well, it's cool. Bro. You make little time capsules for yourself.
That's exactly what it is.
And sometimes it's good. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you relive trauma again, because you put that out on a record, and then you listen to it and you're like, fuck.
You're like, all little old me.
I was fucked up when that shit happened.
It's just like, I remember this. I remember when I was making this song, I felt like this.
That's what art is to me. Exactly. An artist that paints a picture, they'll be able to tell you what inspired that picture, what they were thinking of. That's what I put on the record. So it's hard for me, and shout out to everybody that's reaching out to me for verses and stuff, but it's really hard for me to just go in somewhere and just write and just do something. Yeah. Like, I could do it, but it's forced. It's not from the heart. When you get a verse from me, you're gonna know that shit, this fool went in, So
like writing music. So you say it takes you a little bit, but what's your best zone to be in? Like, is it being alone? Is it being like laying down in bed?
Waking up in the morning, bro. Being alone. Not even necessarily being alone, just being in the zone, focused. Mm-hmm. If there's somebody in the same room with me, I need that same energy. I need them to be focused and doing the thing. But in the morning, just because your vocal cords are fresh, your mind is fresh, everything's fresh. So you lay out the best shit in the morning. I wrote Legendary at 4 a.m. and I knew it was going to be a hit. I knew it was going to be an album. Mm-hmm. So,
well, like when you guys write music, when you do have like a writer's block, what do you do to get back into it? Like, what if sometimes do you have days where you're just not feeling the music? Like, I don't want to do this right now.
I change up the song. So if I'm working on something and I get writer's block, I go to a different song.
Okay.
I work on that. You quickly get writer's block, and then that just means that it's the session's over.
Okay.
Right.
I like that.
Because there's a lot of times where you'll have lyrical exercise or just a lot of stuff that you write and you scrap it. Or, you just put it away and never put it out. A lot of that happens.
Does it hurt when you feel like you put a lot of work in one song and then you have to scrap it because you're like, I don't think this is going to work? Or do you like save it just for always to come back to it?
It doesn't hurt when in the long run it pays off. You feel me? Like Kobe, it didn't hurt him to go in the gym.
Yeah. 10
hours in a day to do what he does, You could tell you it does, but it shows when he shoots and stuff. So I feel like that's with anything, you got to work on it and sacrifice those hours and that time to be able to work on your craft and get good at that shit. A live performance takes a couple weeks to get ready for, in my opinion. So, I mean, when you take it serious, it really shows out in your performance.
I always wondered, like, when you guys perform, like, do you guys try to sing exactly like the track, or do you always try to switch it up?
Yep, exactly like the track, bro.
You ever switch it up, Nikki?
You gotta, yeah. I think I have, yeah.
Okay.
But it's just like you're in your car, bro, and you're legit you're screaming your lungs out in your car, dude. You're in the shower. You know, you're just walking around your house. You know what I'm saying? It's just you're listening to music and just like getting ready for your performance.
Exactly. I rehearse in the shower.
Exactly. You have to, dude.
You know.
Dang.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's like the best time because like you're it's like it's your me time.
Yeah.
Take like a 35-minute shower.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
It's hard to do the song perfectly in any situation. So that's I think that just the practice, just even putting out or being able to do the song without fucking up is a good thing.
I always ask everyone just like that has to be so much pressure. Just
People
remembering your lyrics.
I
know. They'll never know.
They'll never know.
You gotta play it out.
Yes, constant pressure. You know,
unless you're like, oh fuck, I fucked up.
Or like Adele at the Grammys or Oscars, she's like, play it back. I messed up.
Oh yeah.
She's like, again,
call yourself
that's
out.
A good, that's a good power move.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Call yourself out. Yeah, call yourself out before people even like start talking shit on you.
There's a thread on Facebook right now going on about if you should rap over your lyrics or not, and it to me it's just to each his own, right? If you feel comfortable rapping over your lyrics, great. If you can do a live performance, good for you. You know, so I think whichever way you like to go, that's
it's
good.
like since you put, and then I guess too, it's that weird not gray zone, but like the other side, like once you put your music out there, it's like almost everyone else's too at the same time. Like they could interpret it like way different.
Yeah.
Like
it's just a preference.
Yeah.
I think it's just a preference. It's just whatever you prefer, whatever's gonna help you.
Exactly, bro. Because also
make a big deal about it.
The audience is the one that's gonna like the show. So if they get a better show by doing that, great.
The audience likes you for you, not for
my man
playing your music in the background. You know,
that's
not gonna hurt anything.
My next question is gonna say if you guys want to like ever prank an audience. I feel like wait for the drop and then
wait for the drop. They just want
like have your beat playing and then wait till the drop and then just walk off.
Yeah,
just mess around.
Thank you, Boise.
Yeah, I just feel like crowd work would just be so funny to like, or just keep pointing at someone random that you never met. Like come here, and then don't ignore them the whole time after that. Bring them up to stage. Yeah. Have you had a scene where you have forgotten your lyrics and you kind of played it off quick?
I have forgotten my lyrics, but it's you can't notice.
Goes right after.
You won't notice unless you know the song.
You're like, fuck.
But people are just like vibing. You're all like,
so you're taking it like
coming
a quick
back
breather, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's
exactly what it
is. That almost like a life hack, like with like even mumble rap though. Think about it. If you forget,
mumble rap is hard to perform, bro. Those guys.
I don't. Yeah.
But
I'm just like, it'd be a cool life hack though, because if you do forget your lyrics, if you just mumble it real quick, then bam, they don't know.
One person I think of when it comes to that is like I think of Playboy Cardi. How does he do it?
Because he just.
Well, have you heard Playboy Cardi?
I don't think I've heard too much.
It's very like I you can't really understand it. So I'm like, how does he perform it? You know?
I think he got booed off stage here.
Did he?
What?
Boise.
Dang.
I didn't hear about that.
Well, that's the other thing. Like we do stuff like that, like throw bottles at Lil Wayne and stuff.
Tomato.
Like, we get some bad reps.
Yeah. Lil Wayne's not. Yeah, he said he's never coming back.
Sorry, Wayne.
It was very sad.
It was very sad.
Crowds here are different, you know. So that's why I don't think I could prank a crowd.
Yeah, that's true. It's
because I don't want to get shit on after the show.
Yeah.
I still got to walk off the stage.
I still got to walk through the crowd.
I almost got shanked in Idaho Falls one time.
Okay, let's talk about that. How'd that happen?
I had a show in Idaho Falls, and that's my hometown, right?
Okay, shout out Idaho Falls.
Shout out If Town. Had a show, and right after, these dudes approached me, some dudes that know me from back in the day, and pause, one from the front, one from the back, and those fools squared up, and they said, yo, one of them said, hey, yo, I heard you've been talking about my dead brother.
Jeez.
I said, bro, I don't even know your dead brother, but R.I.P. to him though, for sure. And then he had his hand, you know, like in his ready, and so my brothers were close by. Anyway, nothing went down, but I felt like I was about to get sliced like some bread, bro.
Gosh.
Swear to God.
American
That's one of my worst fears is drowning or getting cut, like dying by getting cut or like in a fire, bro.
See, would you not shot?
No, because that's like a little bit faster.
Oh,
It depends
damn.
where you get shot, to be honest.
But so if I asked you, would you rather get cut or shot? You'd rather get cut?
I'd rather get shot.
Okay. You'd rather get shot. Okay. Jeez, I don't.
Fuck, that's hard now,
Yeah,
bro.
that's a tough one.
That's a tough
I
one.
think shot.
Shot, yeah, because it's a little bit more instant.
Like-
Because slicing, imagine a knife going in through you, bro.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say we're doing a team building exercise, right? You hold out your hand, I stab your hand, and then the other hand I shoot the other one. What do you think's gonna hurt more? I don't know.
Oh, man, the stabbing will hurt less.
Yeah, the stab is such a horrible way to go.
I think either
Yeah.
one, bro. You're gonna have to put Neosporin on.
Have some Vicks Vapor Rub and Neosporin.
Such a slow way to die, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that didn't happen. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't imagine like being confronted with that.
It was scary, bro. Like, that's why I move very cautious. I have a son to think about, but I have my own life to think about at the end of the day. So I move very cautious. I'm very professional, and I just move smooth with it. I don't portray myself as a dangerous person out there, but I will defend myself. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. How's that dad life?
The dad life is the best life you could live, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's to me that's what keeps me going every day. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But he's growing up, so it's like it's a transition. So it's like
I don't want to hang out with you no more.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I have a girlfriend. Shout out to my girlfriend. You feel me? So, anyway, I gotta give her time. I gotta give him time. I gotta give myself time. So it's a balance. But at the end of the day, the kids need us the most, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I'm gonna have my girlfriend for a long time. He's only gonna be around for X amount of time. So I gotta cherish that. You feel me?
Yeah. Cherish the moments.
That is true. Like that,
Simone, bro.
it's gonna be weird seeing like even like knowing your kid too now, Nikki. That's just to think of him like being old.
Yeah, my son's only 4. That's why I asked. You know. So as they get older, he already doesn't want to hang out with me.
Yeah, man. And you're over here, you know, unfortunately you gotta come and work, or you gotta hustle and do things where you take away time from him, you know?
Yeah, my family understands. They understand. That's a good thing. He's gonna look at this when I get older. He's like, "Damn, my dad was really hustling."
That's cool,
bro. That is the thing. Somebody brought that to my attention, and shout out to you, bro. Because
does your son ever see that with you?
Yeah,
the hustle and the grind. And
that he's been seeing it his whole life, bro. He said I used to rock him like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Write music.
That's so cool.
Just rocking him, writing music.
Have you told him that? Have you told him that? Yeah. And
All the
how does he
time.
feel about it?
He don't react too much to it. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool, you know.
Yeah.
But he always tells me like, Dad, all my friends know you're a rapper.
Aw.
And I was just like, oh, for real? they know I got a chain too. Shit.
He said, pimp the state
Nah,
pimpin'.
but yeah. Then you know your dad's out here grinding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's cool. Low key, I think he definitely looks up to it. To the grind and the passion of it. You feel me? So.
Yeah. Was he at the show yesterday?
Nah, he doesn't come to one of my shows, bro.
Oh no.
Nah, he hasn't come to
Is
one
he?
of my shows.
Is he? Has he any interest in music?
Yeah, a lot of interest in music. He knows how to run the guitar, and
Hell
right now
yeah.
he's doing piano.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Okay.
So a lot of interest, and he loves music.
That's
He
cool.
says music is life to him.
Hell
So,
yeah. I
that's
mean,
beautiful.
one day you never know. Like have a collab with him one day.
That would be fire.
Can play the guitar.
yeah.
Piano sample or something.
Just show him the world of it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've already brought him to a session before and kind of shown him around, but just taking him around so he can remember, like, oh, my dad used to take me to the studio or whatever.
This is
you
what my
know?
dad was doing.
Yeah, it's my dad was chasing his dream, and you know it's an impossible thing that we all chase. So see them watching us is inspires them to be like, yo, I wanna run a podcast, or I wanna fucking be a rapper, or go out there and do something crazy, you know.
Well, it's cool. You guys give him the tools.
Well,
Like, they
the younger you do it, the better, right?
Yeah. Oh, I wish I started anything when I was like 4 years old. Damn, I'd be a way different person.
You play the guitar though,
I started at like 21.
but you look how good you are.
Think how I'd be great. I would have been great. Poontz, I could have been good.
Well, imagine how much time we got in the day, bro. Right? Like, imagine how much time we have left too. You can learn new skills all the time, bro. All the time. We all can. So
And I
don't
hope
forget
that you can't teach old dog tricks. That's not true.
That's not true,
You can
bro.
do it.
You can go learn new shit all the time, homie. So it's all about wanting to. You feel me?
For another question too, for shows, you ever have to like do you ever do like decline shows because you're not feeling it, or do you always
Yeah.
like I always have to like go?
No, I decline shows.
You do decline shows.
I've
Is it Is it like a weird feeling? Be like, damn, I could be performing, but like, it's just not working.
No, I like my exclusivity.
Okay.
I try not to come off as a snob or as a jerk about it. I try to be professional
You're
when
just
I turn down
passionate about
stuff.
your.
Yeah, I just I like to be selective, and I like my exclusivity. But when I do decline a show, I tell them, hey, in the future. You feel me? Not today.
Okay.
So
I always
leave that
wondered-
door open.
I always wonder that too. Yeah, leave the door open. Okay,
Yeah.
because I just can't imagine just canceling shows. But then, like, have you ever had a funny gut feeling where you did not go to the show and then the show ended up being like pretty damn good?
You know, not really. I always have a mindset of the show's gonna go great, and it always usually does. I don't. Well, I guess that's kind of a hard question.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
What's been one of your most nerve-wracking concerts or shows?
Nerve-wracking concerts.
I guess the first time you got like really big butterflies, like, oh god, because I usually fart when I'm nervous.
in Idaho Falls. When I did my show in Idaho Falls, that was nerve-wracking because it was my hometown. It was my first time doing it.
Were you coming back? Oh, it was your first time doing it?
Yeah,
Okay.
in Idaho Falls. I was coming back after a long time of not being there, so that was like it was very nerve-wracking for sure.
You can see people that you know and stuff.
Yeah, and nobody, like the people that came out, some of them knew I rapped, some of them knew I didn't. But it was me like starting to flourish in as far as my performance. I did a live performance, and it was kind of choppy, but that's when I started doing good. You feel me? So it was worth it.
Well, and then on the last interview too, I know you went by OG or.
That's when I did the transition from OG to Poontz on the last interview.
Okay.
So it's still Poontz, baby.
And how'd you come with Poontz?
So it's a street name, bro. It's just from the hood, you know, from the homies and stuff. Everybody knows me by Poontz. I call everybody Poontz, and everybody calls me Poontz. So it just stuck, bro. You feel me?
I love.
But it's
origin
cool
names.
because it's direct. It's straight to the point as far as my rap name, like, and so
it is easy to search.
easy
and
to go.
everything.
Yeah,
Just
bro.
go.
It's easy.
That's a good idea too, to go off your street name.
Yeah, I mean, nobody calls me LG.
I'd be Wes Gaines. It kind of sounds cool.
West Gaines.
Wes Gaines. Actually, no, that's my old address. I'd be Ridge Point.
Hey, don't be giving out addresses now.
My address is 21.
Yeah, Post Malone. He said he put his name in a rap generator,
Oh yeah.
and he got Post Malone.
That's how Childish
Posty.
Gambino, he did a Wu-Tang generator and he got that.
So it is what it is, man. It's fire though.
With you, like I know it's like a little extension of your name, but did you have any other ideas too? You're like, I'm just gonna keep it easy, don't have to overthink it too much.
No, dude. So it was midnight. I was thinking about my rapper name being Midnight, but that was like a long time ago. But then
Damn,
I was
Midnight.
just like, my childhood nickname was just like Nicky.
Yeah.
So I was just like, might as well just keep it.
Yeah,
You know,
Midnight's a
everybody calls
whole-
me that. Everybody knows me by that.
That's what's up.
Midnight
You know.
sounds scary.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what a
what
lot
I'm
of-
saying. That's why I didn't like it.
He'd
Yeah.
be like a very scary rapper, just like mean music.
Face just like, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely have a face tattoo by now. if your name
Exactly,
is
that's what I'm saying.
Midnight. Or if I'm like at a party, like that's just Midnight in the
Have a
corner.
Mike Tyson tattoo.
Dude, would you ever get a face tattoo?
Yeah, I would. But
You would?
I would. But I have a hard time making decisions like that, so I probably won't end up doing it.
I mean,
once I feel like you go back and forth with it, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because if you go back and forth like that, it's just like
If you're
it's
not set on it,
exactly.
then you won't do it.
yeah,
bro.
with tattoos, I'm sure like it's right there. You got to just do it because I can't feel with myself. I can't pull off tattoos. I don't think.
Yeah.
I did a tattoo generator on my body. Just nothing looked right. So I'm like, I can't never have a tattoo. But like with tattoos, I'm just like, that's a scary decision. just
Yeah,
right off
it
the bat.
is. Well, I'm from the old school, so like I'm from generation where your parents would whoop your ass if you got a tattoo.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah.
that's why I'm
rebelled.
borderline like yeah. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get a tattoo, and I start twitching, bro. Like I'm gonna get my ass whipped or something, you know? Nah, I'm just kidding, but for real, it's just a hard decision, you know. Shout out to Daniel Ogwin, Heavy Hitters Tattoo in Salt Lake City, Utah. He does my work, and he did this P on my the logo on my arm. So
What was their first
him out.
tattoo?
my first tattoo was the self-made right here.
Okay.
It was for my birthday. It was when I was 23.
Hell yeah.
It was in
That's cool.
Seattle. It's pretty dope.
That's cool. You've been in different states getting your tattoo.
Yeah, in Idaho. And I got my homie on my arm here with some roses around him. Shout out to him. Rest in peace. I got this tattoo recently from Daniel. It says all the time, and it's for my son. When he was little, he used to come up to me and be like, "Dad, all the time." And for me, it was, I think it was translation to like "I love you." I think that's what it meant. So that's why I have it on there all the time.
That's cool. I mean, when I was younger, I just kept saying happy birthday to everyone. That's way cool. All the time sounds way better.
That is cool.
I'm just a dumb little kid over here. When you guys get tattoos too, do you already know exactly where you want to put it? Or do you have the idea first?
You have an idea.
Yeah, you have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some people just like you look at Pete Davidson or Machine Gun Kelly, and they just got some.
Like when I got
Random.
when I got this one, it says "Dead Man Walking."
That's fire, bro.
I got it on the back of my leg because
Yeah.
I use my things to walk.
It's
so,
like, why is it on your cheek?
Yeah.
It's really random.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that's it. I want to get like a 5-year temporary tattoo if I ever get tattooed.
That's
like that.
that's the
nice.
thing.
Uh,
That's the thing.
I don't know. I mean, I just made it up.
Oh man, pioneers out here, bro. Yo, they got glow in the dark tattoos.
Oh yeah, I like those too.
Well,
The
they
ones,
got
the black light.
They got the henna. Is it henna?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the henna tattoos.
Yeah, they last like 2 weeks or something like that.
Oh yeah, I
they
seen that on
do
Instagram.
The weird, they
Just
like one
on
design.
the hand and stuff.
That
I think
is
it's just like
fire.
one design that they do on everybody.
Yeah.
Dude, I like the over in the like. I think it's Tongan, like the when they tap on with the nail. Or like Japanese culture too, they like tap
Oh
and they
hell
like
no!
barely go like an centimeter by centimeter just doing a tattoo. I'm like,
Just
that
straight
looks,
prison style.
yeah,
bro.
that looks terrifying.
Yeah.
You know what I want to bring up? You know what F's?
What F's, dude?
Cracking your back in the morning, bro. Just a good back pop.
You know
dude.
what F's more? I mean, not more, but I love when a friend cracks your back pause. Okay.
Pause.
Pause. Super.
But shout out the homies for helping out. You know what I'm saying?
When he blows my back out.
I'm like, hey, bro, just real quick, just no sus shit, but just come here and hug me and squeeze me really tight.
My spine hurts. Okay, I need you to pop.
I just lay down and have them step on me, bro.
Oh,
Just walk on me, fool. Don't touch me.
He said, "Oh, that's what you into."
yeah, he's like, oh, nice Poontz.
Yeah, these Tims. You
Yo.
got Tims on.
Yeah, what's the best shoes to
Yeah,
crack
the
your back?
Reeboks.
The
No,
Reeboks.
Poontz looks at his Reeboks like, nah, I'm okay. I don't need my back.
No, real shit. When I was little, I got stomped out.
Oh,
I
damn.
got stomped out one time. Shout out, rest in peace to the homie.
Ow.
That fool's dead now, but
Tims or lugs.
Reebok, homie.
No, so
Big,
you have
big old Reebok shoe print on my fucking shoulder.
like, oh, you sponsored?
Yo, it was crazy, bro. And then all the homies just standing
Ow.
around looking at me, bro. I'm like, man, I'll fuck you
Damn.
up right now, bro.
As you were getting
dude.
stomped out there, you're like, that's a pretty nice shoe.
Yeah, bro. Said, oh, you got a Reebok on your fucking shoulder. No shit.
As you're
stupid.
getting you're all positive, like, oh wow, that's a nice shoe. As you're getting stomped,
Bro.
be nice. Just got to turn it on him, man.
Yeah, no, that shit was crazy, man.
Well, man, how old were you when you got stomped out?
I was like 15, bro.
Ow! Jeez, see, I've never been in a fight because I know I'd probably if I punched someone, my knuckles would break. You know, I'm just a very fragile boy.
Yeah, that happens, bro.
I'm just scared to get any altercation like that. I can't imagine.
I haven't been in a fight in years, but that's why I lift weights, because if somebody tries me, I'll break their face.
You heard it here first, okay?
There you go.
But I got in a fight with one of my friends a few years ago, and that shit was crazy, bro. Because you don't want to swing on one of your friends, but you kind of have to at that point.
I mean, I guess you could be like, trick them, be like, hey, I need to do a sparring class.
Right?
Like, I need you to come in with me. Like, I really want you to, practice with me.
Let's slap box, fool.
Some friendlies real quick.
Some friendly. When you're not doing music, what's like other hobbies do you have?
Man,
What's like even like a guilty pleasure of Poontz? Like,
I like to play video games, bro.
okay, what video games are you?
I was about to play a video game before I came here.
Hell yeah.
Turn on
Like,
the
fuck, I
console
got
real
the
quick.
podcast. No, just kidding. No, but yeah, I like to play video games. I'm playing fuck.
Is it not Call of Duty?
It's the Ghost of Yoshima.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
that game's beautiful
It's
too.
dope.
Do you have it on the PS5 or the PS5?
I got a PS5. You know what I
Lucky
mean?
man.
Thank you,
I
bro.
haven't
They
seen it.
taxed me for it. I'm not lucky.
I'm thinking PS5's a myth by now. I haven't seen it forever.
I haven't seen one at all.
They taxed me for it, but it's more for the kid slash me, you know.
Winky face.
But yeah, I like to do that. Then I like to cook, bro.
Ooh.
Cooking is,
You a chef in the kitchen?
I'll be chef.
So if I go to
Yeah.
if I go to your house and I'm like, I need you to cook me up your best meal, what is it? What are you gonna?
Well, I'd ask you what you want.
Oh, I want something with pork.
Well, I'll probably bust out that. I have this little HelloFresh binder.
Oh,
You feel me?
dude.
All the recipes I have from the from HelloFresh, and I just be busting that out. You feel me? Shout out HelloFresh.
You do feel like a legit chef when all those ingredients are in front of you.
Because you get the box, and then they give you the actual recipe card, and I just keep those.
You do that.
When I'm feeling bougie, I'll just be like, "Yo, hook it up."
It is a
Got that
badass skill
HelloFresh
to
on
like
me.
cook in front of someone. You're like, I made this. Here you go.
My girl be the one getting down, fool. So I like cooking in general. I like smoking pork butt. You feel me? So cooking and then just chilling with the homies anytime I can get. So making new friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just going out in the community and just spreading love and shit.
Because sometimes too, I'm sure like you always got to stay on the grind, but at some point, a little bit, you got to take a little time for your like just chill, or how does that work? Do you guys?
Well, it comes in right. It's gonna come in waves. Shout out Surface Wave.
Hey,
It's gonna come in waves because right now I'm doing that album run. Here in the next month or two, I'm gonna slow down, and then I'm gonna try to go on tour next year in June. So I'll slow down for the family and to chill and just
Okay.
kind of get my mind right for next June to go on tour. You feel me?
do you guys I guess artists, do they have like, do you pick your dead months to not do anything?
Well, you know, it depends on how active you are. You feel me? You can
Yeah.
have a dead years. You feel me?
Oh, that some droughts.
Yeah, you can have some droughts, but it just depends on how active you and how much you're pushing yourself out there.
Have you experienced droughts like of
Oh, yeah,
that
bro.
time, like that long?
Oh yeah, bro. I've been sleeping on myself, and I've been slept on. So, I think one thing I learned with this music, is that you gotta fight for attention, bro. You gotta fight to get looked at. Hence why I reached out to y'all.
Yeah.
Hence why I'm reaching out to the performances and doing that. I'm just moving around, wiggling around, bro. So that's something I can tell another artist out there. If you just want to stay active, it's all about just making it not be pressure on yourself. Don't let it be hard on yourself, because then you'll break. But make it fun. You feel me? That's what music is, and that's what anything you do is supposed to be fun. You feel me?
That's how, I mean, seeing all you guys, it looks always like a blast every time, especially when you make like music like that and with your friends. It just looks like a damn good time.
Yeah, man. That's what it's got to be at the end of the day, you know? Got to put your heart into it.
Nikki, you want to get into the ads?
Oh, the ads.
The ads?
Hold on. you continue. I have it written in here. But we'll come back to that. We'll come back to the ad.
No,
right now.
but with Poontz, when you're like, back to that cooking thing real quick though, if you have one last meal that you know you're gonna like make really good, like what would it be like? What's your specialty that you know you could cook like really well?
Shoot, man.
Because
you got me.
mine, I go with salmon, rice, and asparagus.
I'll make
I
some
can
carne
make
asada, bro.
Ooh,
Shout out. Ooh.
no, it's,
Come
I
on
mean,
now, dude.
I'll make some.
how do you
fucking
make
carne
your?
asada,
I guess I
bro.
don't want to let you out like your secrets out.
Yeah, I'll just I'll do it some seasoning, some lime and some salt or whatever, but I'll be careful with how I'm heating it. You feel me? I'll get you a good, nice, tender steak. You know, make sure that shit's not chewy. You know, I'll make the salsa de molcajete. You feel me?
Do you what's your ultimate steak?
Well, the one from Los Betos.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a marinated steak. There's skirt
Damn,
steak.
that's your favorite. Okay,
That's my
a good
favorite,
one.
bro. You go get that. It's
I mean,
fire.
Los Betos, I've been eating there forever.
Not Los Betos, my
Oh,
bad.
my bad.
Campos Market.
Oh, okay.
Campos Market.
I hear always good things about Campos Market.
Yeah, they have a skirt steak. It's fire, bro.
Come on the show, Campos Market.
Hell yeah.
Could
Shout
you
out
imagine?
Campos Market.
We got like
Dude, we
18
could get-
employees.
Come on now. They're like, We'll be out there.
Be like, how long have you guys been doing this?
Dude, Campbell's Market's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, too, I don't think I've set foot one. Like,
No?
No, I don't think so.
It's
Come
like
on now, dude.
I know. I'm bad.
Where have you been though? Where have you got
in my house playing Madden.
Okay. You gotta get out more, dude.
I know. I don't get out too
Go
much.
to Campbell's, dude. Go to Campbell's.
I gotta try, and I gotta get that steak now too.
You haven't tried.
Well, like the one he was
bro.
saying about. Damn.
It's marinated, bro. I'm telling
Mm-hmm.
you, you don't gotta do nada, bro. Just cut it up and act like you did it.
Shout out to the guys cutting up the meat though, dude. Pause, but yeah, I don't want Lalo to
I know. Yeah,
get this.
Lalo's gonna have a headache
Yeah,
with this
no,
one.
no. Shout out those guys, bro. They be working, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Dude, right now, dude, they're hustling.
Hell yeah,
I'm
bro.
telling you, bro. They're like, hey, it's a little over.
I was about to say that. You say,
Yo.
hey, bro, give me 2 pounds of that. He said, oh, you said 4, right? Bro, just give me the fucking bag.
Just give me the fucking bag.
$50 later.
Because you know, if you take some out, he's only gonna take a half a pound out.
Yeah, yeah.
Until he gets down to the 2. So it's like, bro, stop wasting my fucking time.
Well,
Carniceros,
those
bro.
libras.
Yeah,
So,
wait.
cinco.
Right, you rounded right up, bro.
Yeah, I'm like,
The
all
fuck?
right, dude, that's cool.
Yeah. That's funny that you know that, bro.
Dude, I grew up around that.
Those
man.
fools are salesmen.
Yeah, dude, they are, bro. They're just like, oh, I haven't sold enough today.
That's such a great job too. I love that.
But they're different from like if you go to like get fried chicken like at Albertsons. Those fools will give you the worst pieces in the thing. They'll put out a fresh batch, bro, in front of your face, and then give you the one in the back.
They'll give you the one that has no
crusty
meat on
one.
it, bro.
For
They'll
real.
give
Look at it
you
like,
the
what are
one
you
that just
doing?
had-
Been sitting there a week, chilling, bro.
It's just breaded.
Yeah, bro.
There's no meat on it. There's no chicken.
Nah.
That'd be a weird, just straight up.
Dude, you have to go to the specific one where you know the people now. The people know you.
You know, where you can trust them, bro.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
like bring him a fruit basket. Be like, "What's up? My name's Poontz. I'm just, I'm in the area. I'm gonna be coming here a lot more."
You know what? You know what, F's, bro? An Albertson Pick 3 meal, bro.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
The
a good
Safeway pick 3 meal. When you go up to
Safeway.
Seattle and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
get that Chinese food.
Ooh.
Shit's stupid for me.
Favorite food? What's your favorite food?
Favorite food,
Off rip,
bro?
just favorite
What's
food, like-
Mexican food, bro, in
Yeah.
general. But I gotta lean more towards like Asian food now because my esophagus is gonna go away if I keep fucking it up with this spicy food, dog.
You're not
That's
gonna
what
be
I
able to
learned,
sing
dog.
anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, people are like, hey, what gets you up in the morning? You know, what's your motivation, dog? Heartburn, eh?
Heartburn, eh? Some
Fool. First thing I think
Some
about when I wake
salsa.
up.
Every time you wake up,
Oh, I shouldn't have ate that shit. Let's go.
This episode is brought to you by Tums.
Let's get this money and eat some more.
Tums.
Right?
Dude,
Shout
is
out
that
Tums.
something about getting older, huh? Like everything just starts to hurt.
Yeah, everything changes, bro.
I feel my body changing.
Your
I'm only
body
20
changes.
I'm only 23, but I feel it like
Yeah.
slowly, gradually, my knees are popping. You know.
I know when you just like twist your knee
Yeah.
easily and just pops. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's real shit, bro.
We're gonna be like those old robots where they need to upgrade and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, the older you get, you got to take care of your body when you're young. Youngins, take care of your shit.
For real.
For
Gotta
real.
take my vitamins.
I've been eating like shit for the last 18 and a half years.
Yeah.
You
Look
gotta
at me.
stop
You don't want to
that.
be you don't look like me.
You look alright. You look good.
See, all right. He said all right.
Pause.
Just kidding. But it's true. Like it's funny though, because when you're younger though, you do think you're not invincible, but you're like, I don't need that right now.
Yeah, man.
But then at the same time, I don't
You
know
don't
when a
think
good
about
time
that.
to start all that stuff.
What's something that you would want to tell your younger self?
Ooh.
Shit, bro. That was a heavy one.
That was transition. I liked it.
That's true.
All
I
right.
hope you're proud of me, Lalo.
So, my younger self is, I would advise her what?
Just something that you would want to tell your younger self, like just in the future, just like, don't stress or something, just you could do advice and you could do like
Okay.
just whatever. You could do both.
And be like, listen, there's gonna be people that are gonna stab you later in life.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
walk away.
Watch out for this.
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Nah, for me, I think that the advice I would have given myself is that I would have said stay in school, hang out with cool homies, build good relationships with good friends, and stay out of trouble. Don't nothing is worth your future. You feel me? that's the advice.
Mm-hmm.
I probably wouldn't have listened to it, but I guess another side of that would be like, yo, you're gonna be all right, bro. You're gonna be bigger than what you think. It's gonna be all right. That would have been comforting for somebody to tell me when I was little.
Yeah.
You know? So
It's very hard, especially with being like a Hispanic household. Hispanic parents don't really tell you those things, man.
no, man.
They don't tell you it's gonna be all right. They're
let's
just
talk
like,
more
just
about
get
that.
over it, you know.
Yeah, I
Kinda
think
type
that
deals.
in those types of situations, you're taught to, a certain way to live, right? A certain way that you're loved. So when you go out into the world, now people don't fuck with you the same way your parents do. So it's like, okay, does anybody fuck with me?
Nah.
I remember I used to leave.
Sorry, did you guys hear that?
I used
Haven't had breakfast.
Shout out
I
Dylan.
used to leave jail, and all the guards used to be like, "Oh, you'll come back," this and that, So you used to go home, and then it was different. People, you didn't get that love at home either. So you're right, bro. That's just crazy.
Yeah, it's very tough with Hispanic households, man. It's just like you grow up in a specific way. They tell you this is how you're supposed to do things. Then you go out into the real world, and you're just like, that doesn't work out here. It doesn't work out here. The things that you told me,
Yeah,
the way things are, it's just like you're out in the streets, you're doing this, you're doing that, but it's just like that stuff doesn't work. You have to figure out for your own.
How's it with like both of you guys, like with your relatives or like and parents, like when you tell them like you want to do this thing for real and all that?
I
Like,
can't.
You can't.
I can't
Yeah.
tell. They don't understand. My dad doesn't understand.
He just doesn't understand.
my dad's 60.
Damn. He just
Well,
does.
65.
It just doesn't make sense to him.
No,
In a
he's
way.
like, I don't even know what you do.
yeah, bro. I think at the end of the day, you're like the oddball. You
Mhm.
feel me? You're like the weird one
Okay.
of the family, even though you're doing what you're doing. I think at some point they'll see the work that you
Yeah.
put in, and they'll be like, "Oh, he's dedicated."
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's dope. My uncle started liking my posts. My uncle's
Oh hell yeah, that's dope.
hella old.
Have you ever had any like family kind of like throw shade at you, like, oh, you're doing your little like music and stuff like that? Like, I know because my family does that to me.
Do they?
Or
Yeah,
kind of
they
like,
throw shade.
oh, you're doing that again.
Yeah, like,
In a way.
oh, how's this going? And
I think
like,
that it's more like they don't support it.
yeah,
But I don't have anybody to throw shade. But at the same time, I don't put it out there for them.
Mhm.
I'm not like, hey, check this out. Just because I know, okay, I'll probably get that feedback. They'll be like, what are you doing? Or I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
Like
Yeah.
it's weird too, cause like it's in a weird way. It's people see it as taboo still, like being a musician or something like this in like these parts of town. Right?
absolutely,
But
bro.
like at the same time though, I don't know. Like as long as you have like a small group of people that support you and like keep you going.
That's all dying out though. Our parents are getting old. You know what I'm saying?
Legit.
That, yeah, it's legit. It's going away. So it's like, yeah, it is taboo, but that's not gonna last forever. We evolved into supportive parents where we can be like, and not to say our parents weren't supportive at all, right?
Yeah.
They're loving, supported.
We're just
But-
giving our kids the things that we missed.
Right.
Yeah.
What did we learn from it, right?
Exactly.
But we won't do it perfect, right? Because there's
Nothing's ever gonna
flaws
be
there.
done perfect, but you could fix the mistakes that were done to you.
And then our kids get to go. It's just about breaking cycles, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It takes generations to actually break a cycle.
Oh,
bro.
it's so true. Like you have the same story year after year to people, and just like that's all people know.
And that's not only in Hispanic households per se. You could say that in the context of alcoholism, drug abuse, right? Neglect,
Yeah.
right? All kinds of stuff, right? So when somebody starts giving, just caring about a little bit more, then the cycle breaks.
It's always weird too, because like, of course, it's your parents, but then you're like, are they saying everything that's like right? Like, I don't ask other opinions of people. Like, I only just go with my parents.
Yeah, man, we love our parents.
Yeah,
So, man,
of
at the end of the day,
I can't imagine being a parent. Like, you guys
Yo.
are parents. Like, I can't imagine having like a little mini me walking around.
You see my son.
I know.
My son's wild, bro.
I know. It's just like, damn, and you gotta take care of him every single
day. He's wild, man.
that's the other side of
Beautiful
life,
thing.
is having kids.
Mhm.
In my opinion, there's a lot of people that don't want to have kids, and it's great. And there's some people that shouldn't have kids. But
yeah, and they do.
And they have 18 of them.
But it's dope, bro. I got a homie who's got 8 kids. You feel me? And he's trying to populate the earth. Repopulate the earth.
Another city in Idaho. He's gonna start.
So kids are a blessing, bro. I want to have more kids. You feel me?
You only have one. You only have one son.
I only
right?
have one son. He's 13, and I'm 33, bro. But I got a lot more love to give. You feel me? And a lot more to live.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know if it's. I've heard. We won't have to look, but like the premise, like I don't think there's as many people today are having kids now. Like it's always just like one. There's not really bigger families. Like the bigger compared to like the 80s, and
You ain't lying.
it's like everyone just has at least just one kid. There's no more like 2 or 3. It's just like one and dones.
Yeah. I think there's more of a fear, especially economically, right? Having to take care of yourself nowadays and take care of a kid. It's like, dang, bro. You see other people. Some people struggle. Some people are okay. But I feel like people are starting to think more before they have kids.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Let me get set first before I go and have a kid, which is dope. Yeah.
Well, like, I my favorite thing too is when people say like the world's too scary right now, but like in the 40s there was dropping bombs on countries and stuff. Like, that's a scary world right there.
You ain't
like,
lying, bro.
Having a kid. I don't know if I'll ever get to that point, but I just like that has to be a cool feeling. You like legit created life, and I think that's just a mind blowing like thing to think about.
Watching them grow is the craziest part. Like chasing a dream, right, and being out here and doing this, and then seeing and looking over, and these dudes are 14 now. It's like, damn. But yeah, watching them grow is like, and seeing them develop into the people that they are and whatnot is dope as hell, man. But guiding them, being able to guide your child is the biggest, I think, gift you could give them and yourself.
Wanted to ask, is there anything that reminds you of yourself when you see your son?
Everything, bro.
Like anything specifically that he does, like you're like, oh damn, I used to do that as a kid.
He's very picky, and he's got high standards. So
yeah, there you go.
Cabrón, you know what I'm saying? He's like, Dad, I don't want to go to Ross or Burlington or whatnot, and I'm like, this one, you want to go to the mall? He said, yeah. I said, this motherfucker. But that's what I created, you know, and that's okay. One day he's gonna want to work hard enough to take his little ass to the mall. You know what I'm saying? Without Dad. So,
Nikki, what do you see in your
my son?
Yeah, like
everything, bro.
Everything.
He just doesn't look like too much like me. He looks like his mom,
but he's got that like the same manner, like attitude and stuff, and
he got
that's so.
My personality.
That's dope.
Yeah, he has my personality.
Well, it's funny too because
it makes
like,
me mad.
Right,
it makes you mad
because it's funny because you have to be the parent at the same time. But you're like, damn, does he say something funny? And you're like, that's funny, but I can't laugh. right now.
I'm just like, oh, like he be talking back. I'm just like, dude, you're just like me, man.
Yeah, bro.
You be doing things that I see why people get mad at me. You know, I see why your mom gets mad at me.
It's hard to punish my son too sometimes because he does stuff. I'm like, I'm like, man, you're grounded or whatever, and then I'm like, I guess if you're all right for the rest of the night, you can get it back. You know what I'm saying? Or I guess you're ungrounded now.
It's crazy because you have a switch, bro.
Yeah, you do.
Like from just
dad mode.
Dad mode, dude. That switch, like you got to get your kids into like some trouble. You know, like you just have to like punish them.
Yeah,
it's just
bro.
like it's just that switch, bro. Your kids know you, bro. Your kids are gonna know you more than anybody.
Yeah.
Was it like the first time you were grounded, your kid? Is it a lot of pressure?
It hurt.
Like it's like they're crying in the room. You're like, I can't go back.
It's tough. I
remember the dumbest.
It depends on how mad they made you, though.
I remember the dumbest thing. I think me and my family were watching La Bamba, right? And I did some dumb thing where I got grounded earlier, like an hour before. Of course, I always got grounded as a kid for the dumbest reason. But then, as we're watching La Bamba, I always noticed there's like a dumb continuity error in the background. So like, I think it's what's La Bamba's brothers or like Richie Valens' brother? What's his name? I forgot. But like,
there's Richie and there's
he's kissing in the background, right? He kisses this girl, and then they show Richie in the scene, and then they're finally kissing again in the background. So they already kissed, but they're just like the timing's off, and I'm like, Dad, that like they did the thing wrong. Like as a little kid, it's dumb. But then he's like, you know what? For that, you're ungrounded. I was like, you're dumb. I was like, you can't ground and unground right now.
That's hilarious.
I was like, jeez. So I just like ground. I feel like as a dad or even mom, just it's hilarious to ground kids just for no reason.
yeah.
He's like, come here, come sit down next to me.
I learned that from my baby mom. She's
Come
like,
sit
you
next to
gotta you gotta be firm with what you do. That's how they learn. And I'm like, all right.
I know I'd be too scared to like just say no to my kid. I mean, I'm sure it's easy, but
It's
like just
tough.
like
No,
it
it's
sucks.
not easy.
No.
Yeah, bro.
No.
Ah.
My son yesterday, dude, I
real.
told him we went to the gas station. I was like, you're not going to get anything. I was like, you
Yeah,
just need to use the restroom, bro. I came out, bro. I came out with 2 donuts. I came out with a slushie. And I came out with a bag of chips.
Dang, he's got you tied around your finger.
Yeah, bro. He's
Yeah,
like, he's,
bro.
because
He's like, I knew Dan.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
the
was like,
motivation at the end of the day, bro.
Dude, it was just yesterday. I was just so frustrated, but it was something else. But 4-year-olds, bro,
I know, not terrible twos. It's like the ferocious force.
starting
Jeez.
to talk more, starting to understand a lot more things.
I think that's another cool thing about kids, or like even us growing up too. Like I always just wonder like how we develop our own voices, like the sound of our own voice. Like, do we pick it from our parents too, and then just form it? Because like I noticed that sometimes with laughs, I developed. If I like hang out with my parents a lot more, like some friends too, like I kind of like not mimic the laugh, but I kind of their laugh influences my laugh. Like all of a sudden, it's crazy.
Yeah, that is. You pick up little habits and right little cadences in
Yeah,
your speech and stuff.
it's
But
always,
I always think about my voice and I play it back and I'm like, oh man, I don't have as deep a voice as I think I do, bro. Shit's light as hell.
turn down the decibels.
But I think that's from I don't know, bro. I think you're just born with that shit, right?
Yeah, it's just weird how that works too.
Yeah.
I kind of you got me thinking because it's kind of like accents, you know, from like down
That's
south.
so crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
New York, you know, like
Got that twang.
you know, yeah, you know,
Josie,
yeah.
Jay-Z, man.
get out the
Give me
car.
a Dodgy dog and a blue moon.
Get me a bacon nigga cheese, you know.
Yeah. My girlfriend's from New York, from Brooklyn.
Oh damn,
Oh,
okay.
damn.
And she
Shout out
said,
Brooklyn.
yeah, she always says, I need some coffee.
Oh, that's so
dude.
I'm
cool.
like, what do you need, babe?
I need coffee.
Some
Say it
coffee. She's like, how am I supposed to say it? Coffee? And I'm like, yeah.
How does she say Boise?
I don't really
Boise.
pay attention
Boise?
to that.
Because there's this one lady that I met, bro, and she's saying Boise.
With the Z,
Yeah,
yeah,
with the Z, Boise.
I would say that she
Yeah.
probably says it like that. But
It's funny too how we're the only ones that say Boise in state, and everyone else just says Z. They put that Z on
Yeah,
there.
Boise.
yeah.
Never understand. Not ever. I just don't understand that. I guess. Yeah, Boise. But yeah, well, you had a good point though. Like even I've always
I
wanted
forgot
to.
what I said.
Well, like growing up with growing up with accents though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like it'll be weird to like live in a different country for like 5 years and then you come back and then I just start
Yo.
talking like I'm from England.
Mhm.
That's what would happen, I believe. You'd go
always-
there and start
I always
talking
get
like that.
I always like second guess. I'm like, are they faking it right now? Like because not faking it, but like I always get just weirded out when like British people like not like not American English, right? But then they like belt out this song and then they talk and they're just like, hello, how's it going? So I'm
Yeah.
like, how's that?
You know,
Right.
you know what's crazy is that I met somebody from Ecuador,
Oh,
and the way they talk is it's like it's Spanish, you know,
okay.
but the way they emphasize everything, it's like no, and like it sounds like kind of like it's weird, bro, because like it's just like you listen to just like Spanish, but this Spanish is like it's like proper, bro.
Oh, it's proper
It's proper,
Spanish.
bro. It's like fancy, bro. Bro,
That's
bro. Hey, no,
crazy.
bro. No, está bien. Está bien. You know, like, and dude, it's like,
You're like,
¿Qué haces, amigo? you know, I tried to mimic what he was doing. I was like, I can't, bro. Like,
What part of Mexico are you from?
I'm not from Mexico.
Oh,
but
shit.
What
part of Nampa are you from?
I'm not from Nampa either.
Oh shit.
I'm from Nebraska.
Oh shit.
Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out the cornhusk.
Omaha.
Yeah. No, my parents are from Michoacan.
Oh, okay.
My mom. Then my dad's from Texas.
Say that.
Mhm.
I'm from Guanajuato, so we
There you
do
go.
have a certain way we
There's
talk.
like slang, bro.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
slang. It's straight hood. Like
exactly.
we're from the farmlands.
So you know,
Yeah.
I talk to Puerto Ricans all day, and you know what they be saying?
What?
So they say, they say, voy a coger esto. You know, like, I'm going to go get something.
Voy a coger
Lo voy a
esto.
coger. And I'm like, good. No voy
You
a coger
don't do
nada,
that.
Aquí no voy a coger nada. But yeah, they say coger, you know, they say coño. ven pa' acá.
Yeah. Coño.
Ven pa' acá, and then all kinds of weird
It's
things.
weird, man. It's just like the difference between the languages, man.
Yeah, it's hella funny.
And it's like the same language, you just say a
It's
little
kind of
different.
like the way I was talking about like Ecuador though is like it's like Italian, bro. Italian Spanish, because you know
Whoa.
like you know how Italians speak English. Have you heard them?
Yeah. But they say it in
They
like
say they use the emphasis on everything. You know,
Ah.
like
they're very strong.
yeah, it's very strong, and it's just like that's exactly how it is with the Ecuador language.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting for me to be rapping right now because I came into the U.S. not speaking any English, bro. I remember
Dang,
learning English.
How did you learn English?
In school, just going to
Okay.
school, bro. And that, I think they had a special class that they put me in to learn it. But at the end of the day, I just picked it up, bro. Shout out to all the small communities out there, you know, I guess providing resources to, people that don't speak, you know, the language, and just refugees and people that are out here, you know, immigrating, because that's what got me out of my situation, bro. It's just people in the community giving a fuck about teaching me some shit, you know. And now,
That's dope.
you know, I didn't graduate. I got a GED, but bro, I got a great paying job. I have a good, you know, education, and I have good mannerisms because of that. You feel me? That was instilled in me in the American way. You feel me? So even though I am Mexican, I embrace that to the fullest. But at the same time, I'm very proud to be here as an American too, bro. Because to me, being here as an American is the mix, right? It's the brown skin. It's the difference in mindsets and
The way we
cultures.
speak, it's the way we live. It's the things we
Right.
do. You know.
You got all kinds of cultures and different people, races and backgrounds helping each other out, and building each other up. So I like that, bro. That's what that's the American.
I
life.
remember I lived in this place called Farmway Village.
Farmway
Caldwell.
Village. Okay.
It's like a little village. It's a little cul-de-sac, bro. And this is separated from the city, bro, where it just has immigrants that live there.
Whoa.
They
Say
come, and it's just a little village. They have their own little store there, bro, a little convenience store. They have their own little preschool.
Dang.
And, bro, it was just like just Hispanics that live there, bro. And people that are watching this right now, and you know what I'm talking about, you guys know. Like, it's the real ones, bro. It's just like that's where a lot of kids grew up at, like, that I know. And,
Hell
like,
yeah.
it's just like, it's weird to see it now, though. It's just like, there's so many different people that live there now. It's like low income housing now.
Oh.
But before,
okay.
it used to be just like immigrants would come.
Like a safe place.
yeah,
In a way?
no, it was not safe.
safe.
It was like ICE would come and they'll take people. And
Oh,
there's
shoot,
a lot of
okay.
gang fights there and stuff like
Okay.
that. But like I said,
Yo.
dude, it's its own little like cul-de-sac. This village, bro.
Dang.
Everybody knew everybody.
Have you ever had well, I guess you were born here. I was gonna say, have you ever had a scare with ICE? But man, I had a scare with ICE one time, bro.
I've seen them like
shit
up
was
close,
scary.
like them taking people.
yeah.
Do you feel comfortable talking about like?
Yeah,
that?
bro. I had a scare with ICE one time. I flew in from Mexico, right? I had my permanent resident card. I flew in from Mexico. These fools didn't let me come in. I went to the international airport in Salt Lake, and customs wouldn't let me come in. And they were like, yo, you have a charge from when you were 19. Mind you, I'm like 29 at the time.
Jeez.
And they're like, you had a charge when you're 19, and we got to detain you. They detained me for like 6 hours, not telling me what the fuck's going on.
Oh, that's annoying.
I know, bro. It was scary as hell. And then they were like, what happened to this charge right here? It just doesn't say what happened. And I had to tell them like that I beat it or whatever, and then they let me go. Bro,
Did you? Then
I was already calling my family in Mexico,
Yeah.
like I'm on the way.
Yeah,
Make my bed,
I have
Damn.
my room
cook me
ready.
some food,
Yeah,
find me a job,
All these
Fuck.
things. is
keep me
hard.
safe.
make sure to take the chickens out.
Fuck, man. Keep the ratas out the fucking
Yeah.
Ah,
room.
dude, that thing. Have you killed the chicken?
Have I killed the
Yeah,
chicken?
bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't do it. I can't.
187 on them chickens. You know what I'm saying?
Got to, bro. You hungry?
Yeah.
What's up? What you trying to do?
You
See, that's
trying to
something-
eat or starve,
I'm so
bro?
jealous of you guys because
Got a
I
little
know.
oil or what?
I think I got to that point where my mind, I'm like, I can never like. Not because you guys probably did it as a little younger. Like,
Yeah, dude, it's kind of traumatizing. But like my grandma would be like, "Gárame ese pollo, ahí."
Oh, no.
I'm like, "¿Cuál? Ese, el grande." And I'd grab it, bro.
Oh yeah, I
Dude,
remember
and-
you chasing
dude,
the chicken.
I'm not gonna say what she
Yeah.
did, but
Yeah.
You know?
Oh.
Yeah, bro. And like
Yeah.
she'd just pluck it right there, bro. She'd wash it, pluck it, put it in hot water, put it in boiling hot water.
You know?
With you get all the germs off and stuff like that.
I mean, at least you know exactly where it's coming from.
Yeah, no, and it wasn't like fed any chemicals or anything like that. It was just like fed like good like food.
You're feeding it Hershey's Kisses.
I just fed that chicken yesterday. I was holding that chicken yesterday.
It's full feeding it chamoy.
Yeah, straight up. I'm like that.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's.
No, that's how I grew up, bro. I grew up with chickens, with goats and stuff.
Pigs, cows, horses.
Cut me a chicken or two, bro. My day.
You just chase chickens around the
bodies.
farm, bro.
See, mine's just the KFC. That's the only chickens I'm messing with right now.
We didn't fry our shit. Puro caldo.
Puro caldo in the
Puro
summer.
pinche caldo.
What's that?
Midsummer, bro.
Nick Summer?
In midsummer.
Oh, I was like that. Okay.
Midsummer, some hot like chicken stock or whatever. What do they call it in English? Caldo.
Caldo? Pues soup. Yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
Chicken soup, bro.
Have you?
Chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup. No noodles, just chicken.
Yeah, no noodles.
When's the last time you've been back to Mexico?
I went there that time when I was like 29.
Okay.
I went just to visit to like Puerto Vallarta and stuff. It was vacation.
You ever like thought of performing there ever?
Hell no.
No, okay. Never did.
Hell no, bro.
I've seen like the
I ain't trying to
rap
be
game
killed.
out there, bro.
Yeah, how's
It's
the culture out-
crazy,
yeah.
bro.
I went to a show out there. When I went to a show, and it was a rock show. It was lit, dumb lit.
A Hispanic rock.
Yeah, it was dope,
Whoa.
bro. It was fire. I was rocking out.
I want to go to the Metalucha or Metalachi, I think. Like it's metal mariachi band, and it's like metal mariachi or something like
Metal
that. But
mariachi.
it's cool though. I'm like, dang, these guys could go down hard.
I was in the airport there, and they had a mariachi, and they're just singing their heart out, bro. It was crazy. They were feeding me tequila
Airport?
shots and stuff, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro. At the airport, they're trying to get me lit. This lady was trying to get us
That's
to go in the
crazy.
car, bro. I was like, nah,
You can't trust nobody wherever you go.
nah, fool. I would have ended up dead,
On a
bro.
playa, huh?
Fool.
Well, with drinking, do you make sure like? Because I don't get how some of these artists could just go hard on drinking and stuff, and they can still pull out a full performance. Do you,
You
try to
can.
like keep a clear mind?
Oh yeah, bro. I
Okay.
can't do. Especially now, the older that I get, it affects me more. Like if I smoke or for a drink. So I gotta be very clear headed to give a good performance, especially going live. Now, if I'm rapping over my vocals, I'll get lit as fuck. I'll get lit. Blah.
This go
You know what I'm
hard.
saying?
Ah,
That's what I should do from now on. Just get lit.
No, keep the thing. Be like your whole career changes, right?
Let me know what I should do.
You're just like, oh, what's up? Oh.
Throw up on the mic.
You hand it back to the next artist. You're like, sorry,
Yeah,
bro.
there you go, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Might
great.
want to clean that off.
Wait. Did you ever get those?
Yeah. So I
Or
just
how are we
wanna-
doing on time?
What are we at, Vic?
An hour and 8 minutes.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I guess
Hell
we could. You close off with the ads if
Yeah,
you
close
like.
off the ads. Anything you want to say before we close out?
Yeah, we appreciate having it on.
Yeah,
man.
honestly, man, it was a good
Thank you,
time.
man. I appreciate that.
Anywhere we could follow you too.
Yeah, just to follow socials, pretty much. So you can follow me, Poontz, Poontz 208 on Instagram, and pretty much anything. Make sure you go download my new album, Legendary, on all platforms.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
feel
sir,
me?
Yes, sir.
Shit's going up. So make sure you follow Surface Wade Podcast too. They're going up too.
Appreciate that.
man.
Thank you very much. It was an
Absolutely.
honor to have you on,
Hell
man.
yeah.
It
I'm
was
glad I
great.
got to meet you.
Yeah,
It was
I got
very,
you.
great.
very, very good.
Oh, yeah.
But I did want to give a shout out and, to all things Wave. So Wave Media Beats, Wave Cartel Media Beats is what you can follow us on if you need any in-house beat production. Wave Image Studios if you need video production and marketing services. Wave Media Studios for recording sessions and event hosting. Surface Wave Podcast for our Table Talk podcast. And if you're interested in being on the podcast, you could always let us know as well. We are always looking for guests to get on. Anything, entrepreneurs, anybody in general, artists. Even if you just want to come shoot the shit with us.
Exactly.
Yeah, I did. My last video was recorded by.
Yeah, it was, dude. It was
Congrats.
amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Dude,
Did 23K
it was
views.
fun. Where did we start? We started over here in Boise, huh?
Mhm.
Downtown, and Yeah,
And then we moved out to Nampa.
Oh yeah. Then we went to Caldwell,
Oh,
all the way
Caldwell.
deep by Caldwell.
Yeah.
All the way by Lake Lowell. I remember that the sunset was coming. It was a nice sunset, huh?
Hell yeah. So
we had the basketball court over there.
yeah. So make sure you tap in and get some of that video.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for listening. This was the Surface Wave Podcast. Happy Monday, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.